Guys, I would like you guys to figure out the diagram for this particular question. Okay, so what is the diagram about? It's about a trapezium whose non-parallel sides are equal. So what is a trapezium? So trapezium is a quadrilateral, and I would like you guys to figure out the properties of a trapezium. So we have ABCD, which is a trapezium. So what makes a quadrilateral a trapezium? One pair of opposite sides are parallel. And in this case, there's a special condition given that the non-parallel sides. So in this case, AD is non-parallel to BC, but the lengths are equal. So this is all the things that is given. Okay. So we have to prove that this is a cyclic quadrilateral. So my next task to you guys is, how can we prove that something is a cyclic quadrilateral? So that's your next task. So how do you prove this? Well, for something to be a cyclic quadrilateral, the opposite side should add up to 180 degree. Okay. So I can't give you guys more clue because it's kind of complicated. So I'll start with the proof itself. So let me talk about the diagram. Consider ABCD a trapezium with AB parallel to DC. So we have been given that AD is equal to BC. Next is a construction. So let's actually draw the diagram. Let's draw a perpendicular line. So let's call this as N and M. Drop AM perpendicular to DC and BN perpendicular to DC. Okay, so that's your construction. Now we have the proof. Right, sorry, to prove we need to figure out. So what is that we need to prove? That ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. So now the proof. So how is that we're going to prove this? So let's begin by talking about these two triangles. Consider triangle ADM and triangle PCN. So we have AD, which is equal to BC. This is given. Then we have angle AMD, which is equal to angle BNC. Both of them are equal to 90 degree. And we have AM is equal to BN. I want you guys to figure out why are these two lines of equal length. Because they are the distance between two parallel lines. Distance between two parallel lines. Two parallel, let me write it neat. Two parallel lines are same. Okay, so with all of this, what can you conclude? So therefore, by RHS congruency, triangle ADM is congruent to triangle PCN. So why is that we did this? what is that we are trying to get out of it? Can you guys think about it? Well, yes. To prove that angle ATC is equal to angle TCB CPCT. Okay, I hope it made sense. These two angles are equal. See, again, we are trying to prove that this is a cyclic quadrilateral by showing that the opposite angles will add up to 180 degree. Right, so that's why all of this hangama. So let's call angle DAC, which is equal to TCB, as say x. So this is x and that's also x. Now, what about A and B? So now let's talk about angle DAB plus angle D. They are equal to 180 degree. So how is that these two angles are 180? That doesn't make sense, right? As of now, they are 180 because angle DAB because AB is parallel to DC and the angles are co-interior angles. Okay, so these two angles are co-interior angles. So angle D is x and therefore angle DAB is equal to 180 degree minus x. So this is 180 degree minus x. And what do you think the other one will be? Even that will be 180 degree minus x. So we'll tell similarly we can prove angle ABC is equal to 180 degree minus x. Okay, so with all of this information, what can we tell? So let's conclude. So where is that? We have here 1 and from 2 and 3. So this is what I would like to conclude. From 1, 2 and 3, right? We can prove that angle DAB plus angle C. These two are opposite angles. DAB and C, these are opposite angles. So these are equal to 180 degree minus x plus x. So this is equal to 180 degree. And next one is angle ABC plus angle D, which is equal to 180 minus x plus x. So this is also 180 degree. And so we have as opposite angles of ABC add to, actually just one pair is enough. This is not even required. And so this is also not required. This can be reduced to just add from 1 and 2. So we have DAB and angle DCB. Okay, that is good enough. This is equal to 180 as a pair of opposite angles. Okay, let me not write this also. Let me write it over here as a pair of opposite angles add to 180. This implies ABCD is cyclic. Okay, again, so it's not that it's wrong writing those. It's that you will be wasting your time. And I want you guys to learn how to write such lengthy answers as small as possible. We can't miss quite a few things, giving reasons and all, we can't miss. You might be used to it and your teachers might be a bit lenient, but it is not advisable. Okay, as in when you When you write a board exam also, they won't accept such answers. So you guys have to be smart about what you put on your paper. You can put a lot of things which is right, but again, we need to learn to consume less time to showcase an answer. Okay, so that's the agenda, and I always will try to promote that. So now pause and have a look at the answer.